Well, hello everyone. Necee here with a tutorial video. I decided to make this video because it's been highly requested by so many of you. And today I'll be showing you how I achieve wood. I did this picture here. Well, the table was done with the koh-i-noor tritone pencils and uh, the chairs and everything. So I usually use the koh-i-noor tritone pencils, and the earth tones is my favorite color to do wood with. And I so need to find another one of these because they're nubs now, and I have to use the blender pencil with it. And I also use the tiger one at times, often, not as often as the earth tones, but to make some lighter wood, I'll use that tiger one. But for the most part, I don't use any of the other pencils, just those two, well, three with the binder pencil. And that's pretty much it. But today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do it. So I will be sharpening my pencils a little bit, just to not really make them super sharp, but just to give them a little bit of point so I can have a little bit more control. But it's super easy to make wood with these tritone pencils. I mean, super easy. And this is the pencil sharpener I'm using at the moment. It's the comb sharpener, but that's not my favorite sharpener, so I wouldn't recommend getting that. If you would like to see what my favorite sharpener is, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do the buffet cabinet with you guys. And let me zoom in a little bit so you can really see it. Okay, here we go. All right. Now I want to start off saying I am a heavy-handed colorist. That's why these tritones, I guess, work so well for me, because I'm super heavy-handed. So you have to use these with a heavy hand for them to work. So the first thing you're going to do, I was going to start by diagonally doing my, my, what do you call it? Strokes. But actually what you want to do is you want to just maybe a light layer. Now this, you can get light, doing all the edges so that you won't worry about going out of the lines too much. So now I can get a little bit of a light hand, but once I did that, diagonally take your pencil strokes so that it can have dimension to it, so that it can have kind of like a pattern. So diagonally go, take the pencil up and down, and while you're doing your strokes, let's get this camera together, guys, because I want you to really be able to see what's going on. While you're doing your strokes, first of all, press down as hard as you can without breaking a lid. And after every stroke, when you feel that a color is, there too long, pick your pencil up and rotate it like you just saw me do it. Now see, I'm kind of getting and it doesn't have to be perfect, because you're going to go over this with your blender pencil and it's going to melt all together. But if there's a color you see me rapidly rotating my pencil now, if there's a color that's just too prominent and it's just coming out too much, then just pick your pencil lead up and rotate it slightly, and then just keep going in whatever direction. Now get your blender pencil here and lightly in the same, well, what I'm doing right now is just going over the edges, because I didn't go all the way to the edges. That's why we kind of outlined our edges a little bit, so that we could be able to pull that color to the edges without going out of the lines. But what we're going to do now is do our edges, and then we're going to lightly be light-handed with that blender pencil. Go in the same direction of your strokes that you'd used with the pencil. Now, if I can't pull this color down far enough, then I might have to go over the edges again with my my pencil. So there you have it. That's the first one. And you see that big dark spot in the middle, that's exactly how wood looks. So it's okay. It's okay. So I wasn't quite satisfied with the edges. They aren't as crisp as I would like them, but that's okay. I'll fix that later. So diagonal strokes, but actually, sometimes I like to go in opposite diagonal strokes because it just gives a different dimension. Just go in different direction with your strokes so that it could be obvious that, it's wood has so many different variations of grains and they go in all different kind of directions. So just vary your strokes so that it can look like the grains are different, because no furniture is pretty much cut from the same grain of wood. It's a lot of variations. So that's the key to getting like realistic looking wood with these tritone pencils. Use variation. So I went this way with the first wood. So I'm going to go the opposite direction. And I kind of make that little mark down there so that I can know once I do my edges, okay, this is the direction I want my strokes to be. Because sometimes I'll forget, guys. I forget. So I forget the head on my body if it wasn't connected to my neck, okay? So yeah, I'm going to go opposite stroke direction on this one. So lightly put your pencil color down so that, you don't have to go out of the edges too badly. But now let's get that heavy-handed death grip going, girl, okay? And guys. And just rotate your pencil once you see one color coming out too long, or if it's the wrong color that you see. Like I'm going to rotate my pencil quite a bit because I want that dark color to come through. And I rotate my pencil and then put it down to see when that dark color is coming. See, there's my dark color right there. But now I want a little bit lighter color. So I flip my pencil and I want another color. So I'm going to flip my pencil again. Here we go. So that's it. That's pretty much how you use these tritones to make your wood. Guys, it is so easy. So super easy, okay? And I need to order me well, I want to order me another pencil, but they are just, it's hard to come by. And this earth tone color does not come in the small set. The small 12 set. Tiger is the only one that comes in that set. And the earth tone comes in the 24 set. So I wasn't quite satisfied with my edges on this one. So I just got my pencil and just because that blender wasn't going to pull it out far enough to cover the white. So that's okay. So then get your blender pencil, lightly go over your pencil work in the same direction. Sometimes I'll do, opposite direction with my blender pencil or do circles. It just depends on what look I'm going for. But for the most part, I go in the same direction with the blender pencil that I do for the regular pencil. Okay. So there we have the panels of our doors. See, that was so super easy, guys, right? Now what I'm going to do is take the koh-i-noor polycolor, just regular koh-i-noor polycolor pencils, one color, no tritone. And I am going to use the dark brown. Got to get that layer a little sharper than that, but oh well, we'll do that later. And I'm going to do this little area here at the bottom. I could use the, now this is my favorite sharpener, guys. Oh my goodness, yes. The Staedtler sharpener. Make sure it looks, like this. But it's the Staedtler, made in Germany. pencil sharpener. Oh my goodness, I love this pencil sharpener. It's amazing. You can see, I'm going to link a video above where I show you how it works and why it's my favorite. And I also mentioned another one in that video of I think the Statler that I said was my favorite too, but no, it's just this one. This one is my favorite in the universe. It's amazing. And I just received a new pencil sharpener that I cannot wait to use. It's a hand crank. I finally got me a hand crank sharpener, guys. After 4 years of coloring, finally got a hand crank. So that I will be sharing that with you guys in a haul video coming up very, very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Now let's get the brown color in the Polycolor. Now I could use my Prismacolor pencils to do this. Look how beautiful that point is, guys. That's life right there. Now, when I get a point like that, I have to be light-handed. You can't have a heavy hand with a point like that or it will snap on you in a second. But I guess I love these, the tritones so much because if you notice the way I color, I rotate my lead even with regular color sharpeners. Now, the reason I'm using this comb sharpener with my tritone pencil is because I don't want the leads to be that sharp. And I don't want a lot of the lead to be exposed. So I'll use that one, but it's my second favorite sharpener. But I ordered the Dale 133 hand crank sharpener, and I've heard a lot of great reviews on it. So we'll see. So here is the tritone pencil. I'm trying to figure out if I can, yeah, there we go. I can go in that diagonal direction and see I'm going the opposite stroke than the wood, because you don't want to go up and down or side to side with this one, because you want a distinct differentiation from that side and the panel. You want to make sure it looks like distinct and different. So I hope that makes sense, guys. If that doesn't make sense, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you're understanding what I mean. Okay, so now let's do this part. Now I love to just kind of mark my object, because each one of these areas I'm going to be going in a different direction with my pencil strokes, as you will see. Okay, so for this one, I think we will start, should we go this way or, because I want to go the opposite direction of the panel. So I kind of just imagine which pencil stroke direction will look better. Kind of like imagine it before I start. But I don't think it really matters a whole lot. You can kind of determine once you do it. And then on the other side, go the opposite direction of what you did on the other side. So you see how it looks. It looks very, you can tell the difference that, okay, this is a different section. It's not one dimension. Now right here, you're going to go the opposite direction of right here so that it can look, although it won't be the opposite direction on the other side, that's okay. But it's the opposite of the direction of the one that I just did. And I kind of made it at the end of that point. See, I'm trying to figure out my directions. I'm trying to go in a different direction than that other one, but I kind of ended up going in almost like a up and down stroke with a slight slant. But guys, you see what I'm doing. See, that's why we have tutorials with the person explaining it and talking, but we also, you can see what I'm doing, okay? That way, if it doesn't make sense, you could be like, okay, well, I see what she's doing. I don't know what she's talking about, but I can see what she's doing. So like I said, it's really hard to find this earth tone color by itself, like as a single pencil. It's really difficult, but um, I don't use any of the other pencils. Oh, I do use the greens sometimes, not very often. And I did use the greens in this picture on the leaves that you see up there in the upper left hand corner. I did use the greens on those leaves up there, but for the most part, this is my holy grail uh, coloring tool for wood, because you know just about every picture you have has some type of wood in it, whether it's a tree, a limb, a branch, a piece of furniture. Something is going to be wood like in that picture, you know. So again, I warn you, be very, very gentle. Maybe medium pressure, but try not to use a whole lot of pressure when you're using this blender pencil, because it will scrape off your color. So I just wish this one pencil was like readily available. Oh, but it's not. They knew what they were doing. They're trying to get you to buy that whole 24 set every time you want this pencil. And I'm going to share with you in my haul video that I did purchase the Crayola tricolor pencils that had a color in it that was similar to this one. I can't wait to just really try it on a full page. I kind of swatched it, which you're going to see in the upcoming haul video. And it was, I don't know. But there you go. There you have it. That's the buffet, and I'm just going to do that for the whole buffet little cabinet thing, counter. So that's it. That's how you do wood tones with the koh-i-noor tritone pencils. So we have that to do, and you see how we did the dimension. And now we can take the dark brown koh-i-noor poly color, and I'll probably just kind of just outline the edges with that. And like I was getting ready to say before, I could use the Prismacolor pencils, but I like using, see, these are oil-based pencils, the polycolors. And I'm pretty sure the tritones are oil-based too. So it's not the greatest idea to put wax on oil-based pencils and kind of mix them together on top of each other. I haven't found success with that. So that's why I choose to use another oil-based pencil along with these tricolors to kind of, you know, deepen up areas, make a little bit of shadow or dimension. So that's what I am doing here, guys. So that's it. Super easy, and just blend, blend, blend until you're satisfied with it. And if you want to add more color, you can. If it's not enough color, you can do that. You can even use your brown regular color pencil and fill in a couple of spaces that you might want to be a little bit darker. But that's it. That's it, guys. So if you have any questions about anything or how I did it, just let me know and I will get back with you. So thanks for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up. And please subscribe. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Happy coloring. Bye.